All right, who's a fan of daytime running lights? Not me. And that's the way it should be. Daytime running lights. We get to choose whether or not they're on. All right, so what are some reasons why you would want to disable the DRL lights on your 4Runner? Well, if you're off-road with a group of people, you don't want to be blinding them. That could be a distraction. Perhaps you're pulling up into a campground and you do not want your lights shining into other people's tents or the campers, or maybe you're down by the river and you're wanting just to have a stealthy approach, or perhaps in the neighborhood. Maybe you're desiring to commit a crime. Hopefully not. Anyway, there's definitely a need and a time for not having those daytime running lights on your vehicle. So I'm going to show you just real quick. There's a couple different, depends on your model, what depends on your year. Up to 2000, just an unplug, and the later years, the 2001 and 2002, you actually have to go into a wiring harness and cut a wire. So let's take a look at how to do that real quick. So if you have a 99 or a 2000 4Runner and you want to disable your daytime running lights, it's running. See that little gray connector? All you have to do is reach down there and unhook the two, and then you don't have daytime running lights any longer. That's an easy mod. So we're looking up underneath the dash here, and this clip right here is going to need to come out. So we're going to unplug that, and then we're going to look for pin number 12, and it should be a black and a yellow wire. All right, so now we're underneath here. We got this plug undone, and of course it's just a push button plug. So if we basically, this is how it goes in. If we turn it over, there's going to be this black with a little yellow stripe. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to peel back that wiring loom just a little bit, and we can go ahead and snip that, and maybe we can put on some quick couplers if you ever want to put it back on to daytime running lights. But I would rather just turn my lights off and on when I want to. And that includes for of course, if you live in Canada, you're required to have your lights on. But anyway, I'm going to do that because sometimes I like to creep. All right, so here goes on this. I'm going to reach up underneath there. So, there we go. It's pin number 12. Let's just go test that out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tape both ends with some yellow electrical tape. Just for future use. If somebody owns this and I forget to tell them, maybe they'll look up in there and see that it's been disconnected. All right, let's give this thing a start and see if those lights are on. And voila. Uh-oh. So do I leave this part in or not? Well, the daytime running lights are not on, so that's fantastic. But I turn my lights on, and all I have are no lights. But my parking lights. That is not cool. Let's see if those lights are on. All right, so we go ahead and plug that back in. We're gonna go ahead and test it out. low beam. Fog lights. And if you want your headlights on as normal, use the switch. Right on. Nice little easy mod. Good to go. Another little thing that we can do, maybe to brighten things up, we've got an incandescent bulb here in these side marker lights. So all we need to do is loosen up this, and what we're going to do is we're going to take our hand and we're just going to kind of pop it out of there, and we're going to put some LEDs in there and see if that'll make a difference. 194s are what we're going to be doing today. Side marker lights, just for a little extra brightness. Took out those daytime running lamps, so we could compensate with our marker lights just being a little bit brighter. So we've got this screw out right here, and that's how you do it. You just got a simple twist, and since these bulbs, that one almost looks like it's not the way that it's supposed to be, but this is polarity based. So what we're going to go ahead and do, got that new LED right there. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Barely lights up there. So that's not the right way. Do it 180. It looks a little bit brighter. Go ahead and put it right back in here. Twist it. Slide that back in. Grab our Phillips screwdriver, our Phillips screw here. We'll grab that. Make sure there's no play in there. And we'll just tighten that down a bit. So now we've got an LED side marker light. Let's kind of compare the two perhaps. I don't know, let me know what you think. Is that worth it? I believe this is an orange amber light. So I think there's a pretty good difference there. Well, we'll see here when it gets dark. That screw out. Pop that forward. First try. Make sure it's seated flat, and we'll just twist that on. There we are. All right, now we have LED marker lights. A little bit brighter, hopefully. And I like it better.